guys, and welcome to another WIP Wednesday. If you're new, I'm Adrian, and Kiwi is my Indian ringneck. He's over there steady chewing holes in my curtain. Actually, I think the curtain might be getting the best of him. Anyways, guys, since last week, I've got a few updates on some things. But since last week, the only finished object I have is this little ghost, which you guys will get to see an entire video on this ghost and learn all about it later in the week. I believe that video comes out on Friday. So this is my only finished object this week. Now, since my Hexie has joined the ranks of projects that I don't have the yarn to finish, I've been working on the pajama pants tutorial that I've been filming now for a few weeks for you guys. I do have the first leg of the pants finished. So this is gonna be a tutorial where you work the pajama pants from the bottom up. And then I have, I don't know, maybe half of the second pants leg. Obviously you can tell I'm not color controlling. Part of that is because I knew I wasn't gonna have enough of this Bernat Pop colorway. So, anyways, my niece will like it anyways. I know it. But when I started the project, I knew I wasn't going to have quite enough of that Bernat Pop. I was hoping to finish the project, but I certainly wasn't going to have enough to color control. Kiwi, are you stuck? He just tried to fly away from the curtains, but his toenails are stuck in the curtains now. But unless he starts freaking out, I'll just leave him be. So, lately, I've been binge watching Outlander. I started on season 1. In fact, I'm still on season 1. And I've just been working on that, on these pajama pants. Now, if you watched last week's WIP Wednesday, I mentioned that my dad was supposed to be going into surgery. Well, that got pushed back to August 4th. Some of you might already know that because I have mentioned it a couple of times. I really just wish they would get this surgery done and over with. The anticipation is just killing us all, and it's not cool. I don't like it. And the longer we wait, the more the cancer grows. So it was scheduled for July 25th originally. And when it came to do it, they told him, no, you're going to have to wean yourself off of your diabetes medication. That's going to take another 2 weeks. So they rescheduled it for August 4th. Kiwi! Hey! He might be stuck. One second, guys. That silly bird ain't stuck. He's just angry. Yeah, he's moved on. He's back over to his perch for the moment. But if you hear that sound, he's fine. He just, I guess maybe you could call it like a dog growling when they're playing with the toy. But anyways, so yeah, they rescheduled my dad's surgery for August 4th, and yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. Since I was up checking Kiwi, I did go ahead and grab my Hexie so I could show you guys. So I seamed it up the back already. And I did go across the shoulders. I don't remember how much I think I did like, I seamed it from here and I left like 6 inches, I think, right here, because I do intend on putting a hood on here, and I wanted it to be a relatively deep hood. Also, I plan on adding a length, like a lot of length. I want it to probably hit me maybe mid-calf or possibly longer. And I'm just gonna hang that right there on my lovely camera rig. I mean, why not? I used the flat slip stitch join instead of sewing it together. And I was a little concerned that I wasn't going to have enough left over, but I had plenty. This is what I have left over after seaming it, so I didn't use much at all, but I am going to hold on to this just in case. Now, the yarn did finally go on clearance or on sale, and right now it's $13 a cake instead of $21 per cake. But I'm still saving up money. You got to hit that YouTube threshold before YouTube will pay you. So I've got to wait till that happens. But I'm working on it, and you guys watching definitely helps. Especially when you guys watch to the end, despite the fact that there's ads and things, that all that ad revenue really does help. So this one is going to get hung on my wall with the other project that I have that's over there that I am still I have to get some more yarn for that one as well. I'm hoping that the 3 cakes that I have of this, I'm on the 3rd one. This is what I have left of the 3rd one, and I still have about half of a leg to go, and I'm hoping that I can get at least the pants leg and maybe a couple of rows once I've joined the 2 legs together. That's what the hope is. If not, I did talk to Crystal about possibly getting a scrap ball of yarn that she has that just so happens to be part of one of these Bernat Pop, and it's the same colorway. So I think most of it's pink, but it'll match. It'll be the same color pink, and so that's always good. If not, then I'll probably do the rest up in this Red Heart Super Saver, which is what I used. I used a little bit of this on the bottom of each of the pants leg. But that's really all I'm working on right now. I know I've been trying to really focus on finishing up projects. There's several projects in the last week that I have passed up on because I keep telling myself you gotta finish a couple projects first. You gotta finish some. My coffee table over here has quite a few projects on it that are unfinished. I have a latte cake hoodie over here that I finally finished the back panel on. I finished the kangaroo pocket on. Now I just have to sew these pieces together, and I'm procrastinating really big on that because I don't know, just because. I do have a tutorial for that hoodie. It's my spider stitch hoodie, and I'll put a link to that tutorial at the end of the video if you guys want to check that out. So yeah, I have one of those sitting over here, plus that gnome bag has an elf jacket in it that I've been working on for 3 years. This whole bag right here is all Yarn Bee Sweet Mini yarn. At the beginning of the year, I was buying it up like crazy because I wanted to make monsters, and I haven't been making monsters because I've got so many other things going on. But at some point I'm going to get back to making some monsters because that whole bag right there is nothing but Yarn Bee Sweet Minis. Now I do have a monster over there in the panda that I keep saying I'm going to finish, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. Also, something that I have been working on, but I haven't talked a lot about, is my Granny Square Tuesday project. So I think next week will be the last Granny Square in that series. However, Benjamin and I have been weaving in ends and blocking the squares out. I think there's only like 5 squares to go before we are finished blocking. I've been doing them in groups of 5. I smell maple oatmeal. My son must be downstairs making oatmeal. He really likes that. Maybe it's like brown sugar oatmeal. I don't know. It comes in these little packages. He loves it. But anyways, so I've been working on that. And it's taken longer to block the squares out than I anticipated. They're taking longer to dry than I anticipated. Even outside on the balcony, they're still taking like a stack of 5 of them is still taking like a day and a half. So maybe I'm just not getting enough of the water out of them, because what I'm doing is I'm soaking them in hot water and then wringing the water out and then putting them on the blocking board. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but I know they're turning out really nicely, and especially for like the ones that have like a 3D effect, it's really working nicely compared to what I think like steam blocking. I don't know that steam blocking would work on those 3D ones, just because then it would squish everything flat. But I don't know. I like the way it's turning out. It's just taking longer than anticipated. Hopefully I can get that video, finished and put together and edited, before, so that there's no break in Granny Square Tuesday. There might end up being a break though. I'm hoping there won't be, but it's going to depend on how quickly I can get these squares blocked. And I've recorded, the process and everything I've done, and I want to record the layout and whatnot, things like that. Hopefully that particular video, when it does come out, doesn't make any of y'all sick, because I'm not the best with a camera, so like it's pretty shaky. But there's that to look forward to. And then tonight, I've been procrastinating all day, but tonight I have to, tonight in my world, which is Tuesday, I have to draw for a winner on the hidden giveaway. Oh, I feel like I've been so lazy, but also I don't know, y'all keep hearing me say this week after week that I haven't completed anything. I'm feeling very lazy, blah, blah. Then that and worrying about having a break in my content. But anyways, guys, that's what's going on with me. It's not really a lot. Mostly y'all are just kind of listening to me think out loud. But I will see you guys tomorrow for Crystal and I's live stream on Thursday. I haven't talked to her, but as far as I know, we'll be live tomorrow, y'all's time. So tomorrow, at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Because y'all will be seeing this on a Wednesday. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching and hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.